Coming up, honoring a hero. The FDNY marks the sacrifice of a fellow firefighter killed while trying to save lives in a Brooklyn fire.
Timing out where and when those showers arrive and what to expect by morning.
And we'll sit down with New York fashion icon Jenna Lyons. Hey, what's up? This is News 4 Now for Monday, April 25th. I'm Kay Ingram. The FDNY is mourning the loss of one of their own this morning, Firefighter Timothy Klein. The 31-year-old died yesterday while battling a house fire in Canarsie, Brooklyn. He was one of 4 firefighters who became trapped inside the home when a ceiling partially collapsed. The other 3 were able to escape, but Klein was unable to get out.
Talking to members at the scene, they were extinguishing fire, and everything seemed to be going routine when suddenly the entire second floor became engulfed in flames. Our members worked feverishly and very hard under very difficult conditions to try to reach him. Unfortunately, they were not able to get to him in time.
A second person was also killed in the fire. That victim is believed to be a 21-year-old resident who had been reported missing. An investigation is underway in the Bronx after a body was found inside a car that had caught fire. It happened earlier this morning on Intervale Avenue near Kelly Street in the Longwood section. 3 cars appeared to be damaged when Chopper 4 was over the scene. No word yet on how the victim died or how the fire started. Also new, more than $170 million is set to go to help people struggling with homelessness in New York City. Mayor Eric Adams says his proposed budget will include money for temporary housing for those impacted by the recent crackdown on homeless encampments. It'll also add 1,400 more beds in the city's safe haven facilities. Those are places designed for people who don't want to stay in shelters. 3 new drop-in centers will also be created. They'll help adults get a hot meal, shower, wash their clothes, and meet with counselors. The mayor's office says 570 safe haven beds should be ready by the end of the year. Another 325 will open by the middle of next year. And the MTA held its first safety meeting since the subway attack in Brooklyn. According to the MTA, transit crimes are up 67% compared to this time last year. Now, of those crimes, felony assault and robbery are up 45%. A union vote is taking place this week at a second Amazon facility on Staten Island. Congressperson Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Senator Bernie Sanders joined a pro-union rally yesterday. This week's vote comes less than a month after workers at Amazon's nearby JFK 8 facility voted to unionize. Amazon's working to get that decision overturned.
Hi there, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria LaRosa. A little bit of a gray day and a little bit of a southeast wind keeping temperatures on the cool side. And that'll continue overnight. In fact, on the cool side, yes, but steady heading into tomorrow morning. Temperatures staying in the low 50s, generally gray skies, but we stay dry for now. We've been under the influence of this southeast wind, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's still that southeast flow into tomorrow morning that definitely keeps coastal areas, Long Island, coastal Connecticut on the cooler side. It's also bringing back the moisture. So ahead of a cold front, we have the clouds first, and then by tomorrow morning, a few spotty showers. As it comes through during the day tomorrow, we'll continue with that chance for a spotty, mainly light shower. Otherwise, starting off with temperatures just above average as far as lows go. 51 in the city, 48 in White Plains. Will be in the 40s from Long Island and to the north and west from northwestern New Jersey and the Hudson Valley.
So now that the weather is starting to get more consistently spring, it's time to start thinking about your spring fits. And who better than to have New York Live's Michelle Park catch up with fashionista Jenna Lyons to bring you up to speed. Check it out.
I am standing in fashion icon Jenna Lyons' closet, and today we're catching up with her to find out what spring trends are on the horizon and how fashion and beauty are becoming more inclusive. Thank you so much for having us here. I mean, you are truly a fashion icon in New York City. Can you tell our viewers everything that you do?
Well, I am the founder of a sustainable and inclusive lash brand called Love Scene. I used to be the creative director and executive president at J. Crew for years. I also am working on a hotel. I'm doing consulting work. I am also doing something called The Expert, which is basically interior design services. So
wow,
anything you want from me, just call, I'll do it.
All right, Jenna, what else you got for us?
Melina is wearing a jumpsuit. I'm a huge fan of a jumpsuit, always have been, but what I love about this one is this is a sexy, like, going out jumpsuit. In a simple white silk, so you can definitely pair it with sandals or during the day if you wanted to go to a more beach summer look, also going out at night.
Jenna, is there anything else that we need to know about what we should be wearing this spring?
I mean, I think the industry as a whole is shifting. I think you're seeing across the board, everyone being included. I think you're seeing, you know, all different ethnicities, women of all shapes and sizes and age, thank you, are being included in fashion stories. And I think the rules are disappearing, and that's super exciting to me. When we set out to create Love Scene, we brought in 21 different women, different ages, ethnicities, eye shapes. And it was really important to us to build the lashes on them so that they could tell us what made them feel beautiful as opposed to us telling them. So for Melina, we're gonna use the fern lash. And what I love about the fern lash is it's a little bit sporadic. It's not super even, which I think really helps make it look a little bit more natural. It's also a mixture of black and brown, and on her skin tone, it looks so natural.
Beautiful. Well, you guys look amazing. Thank you, Jenna, for showing us the spring trends.
So remember when we were younger and our parents would be like, don't forget to finish your food? Well, there's this new plant on Long Island that's figured out what to do with the scraps. In fact, they're turning it into, get this, renewable energy. News 4's Greg Sergel is here to explain how it works.
This large composting operation has long been a source of concern for its Yaphank neighbors, with years of complaints about odors, noise, and traffic.
2, 3, woo!
But today's groundbreaking looked to change the narrative, with plans for a plant that's being touted as environmentally friendly.
This plant completely rethinks how Long Island handles its waste.
Long Island Compost CEO is building what's called an anaerobic digester. The $120 million facility will take food waste from around Long Island and turn it into renewable energy and fertilizer.
This is really a critical project because food waste is 17% of our waste stream.
This environmental activist says the plant will keep food waste out of landfills and convert dangerous methane gas into electricity, all while reducing odors, traffic, and noise here in Yaphank. But not all in the community agree. A group of at least 24 families says the new plant will make traffic and noise problems worse, with one resident adding, "None of us wanted to live in the dumpster of Long Island." This facility will take about a year and a half to build, but when it's completed, it will take in roughly 180,000 tons of food waste each and every year.
The community is 100 times better off because of the facility.
This community leader says the project is the result of a decade of talks, a big step forward for this area and the entire region. Greg Sergel, News 4 New York.
All right, friends, well, that's it for today's show. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you back here tomorrow on News 4 Now. See ya.